Hi, my name is Roberto Aldo Meneguzo. I am born in Namibia. I'm a Namibian drag artist, and I go by the name of Gigi Has Arrived. And I'm 30 years of age, and I'm so fabulously Gorgina.
Come on, Miss Honey. Well, hi, my name is Rodelio Lewis. I am also Namibian, and I am a Namibian drag queen. I go by the name of Miss Mavis Dash. I am the house mother of the House of Dash, and Gigi and I are two of the co-founding mothers of Drag Night Namibia, the premier drag company in Namibia that, of course, champions for queer representation and, of course, putting on platforms for drag artists and allied performers in a space where we kind of just have become the heartbeat of the community.
So let's do that. 1, 2, 3. If you ain't got critique, you better watch it. Let's try that again. You smiling too much, baby. You have a mouth too. Let me hear your vocal cords.
Hi everyone, my name is Omar van Rienen, they them pronouns, and I am the co-founder and campaign manager at Equal Namibia. Equal Namibia is our country's first queer youth-led LGBTQ movement. We were founded in 2021. And we founded to really be the advocacy voice for a lot of the civil rights issues and the civil rights fight for LGBTQ liberation in our country.
Now we are your house mothers, and honey, very soon ballroom culture will be taking over. Drag Night Namibia is taking over. Cherry Pop is taking over. The queers are taking over. When I say we are queer, you say we are here. We are queer!
It's always interesting to tell the story about how we started doing what we do and how we formalized it, because it first started off just as passion and love, and then it kind of like formalized into this Trojan horse for political messaging and inclusivity messaging, and just really building a safe space for the community where we could all call home.
Drag is important because it's not just performing arts, but it's a tool for political resistance, right? And what we must understand is that queer youth in Africa are using drag in such a unique way, where some states in the US are banning drag and banning any forms of not conforming to gender norms. Look no further than to Africa, where inspiring, brave, young queer artists and creatives are taking up space and are using performing arts, are using drag, and are using ballroom as a way of advocacy, right?
Ever since we started doing drag, we have had so many people come to us with gratitude that we even have such a type of an event. People feel free at our event. People can be who they are. No one judges no one. It's really a safe space for people to be. And that was our aim, to be visible and to give people a safe space.
Drag tells the world that we are here and we are powerful, and that our bodies are not up for debate. And lawmakers in Namibia have seen the power of drag and have seen the power of the ballroom, and that's why they have attempted to erase our queer culture and take away our queer joy from the public space with the recently passed bill in Namibia that would outlaw LGBTQ organizing and impose prison sentence on activists as well. Drag has become an essential form of resistance because it challenges norms and it gives visibility to us queer people as marginalized groups. But most importantly, it's because it creates a safe space for these important conversations that they do not want us to have about our identity and about our rights.
With Drag Night, we've really been able to reimagine what it means to see yourself. And we see so many queer people, queer couples coming out and now saying, we can finally go on a date outside.
Yes, there's a space
You
for
can
us.
see
Yeah.
queer young children that just finished high school and attend other events like Pride Pop-Up, or our amazing new event that popped up, Pride Pulse by Hydra Vero. So many amazing spaces where you see these young queer people that just finished school come up to us and say, because of what you guys are doing, I can dress how I truly want to dress. I can be trans. I can figure out if I am trans.
Yeah.
I can be gender non-conforming. I can step out of it because you've championed for it.
These queens, they bring comedy, they bring satire, they bring joy, but most importantly, they bring emotional storytelling.
I always say drag is a political statement every single time it's put on, and I think one of those statements is really that gender is a construct, and
Absolutely.
it's a construct that we are too excited to participate in on a day-to-day basis, because when you look at what drag really in its essence is, when you go back to the ballroom scene where it all started and how it really stepped into these categories, so when you look at those categories were there also so that we could finally have access to spaces that we were not allowed to step into. So people are so comfortable with these roles and these characters that they've created that us as drag queens, whenever we step into those spaces, or even just us as queer people, when we step into those spaces, actively by you being your authentic self, you disrupt the natural order.
You know that visibility is where it's the starting point of change, visibility, because what you see the first time, you'll remember.
It validates. That's the thing. It validates your existence.
Yeah.